Hey guys, Hans Wormhat. So this is going to be a pretty impromptu. I didn't pull up pictures yet because, the point of these videos is just to show the spread of tranny conspiracy. So I just looked up really quick who's the fire chief of LA, right? Don't you expect this to be some very masculine, strong man, strong brow, strong sloping head, wide shouldered? That's who should be the police chief of LA, right? Well, let's look at Ralph M. Terrazas, whoever this guy is. Oh, where's your brow ridge, dude? Why do you have FTM, beady little FTM eyes? This is not a man. This is just it. So we're gonna dive into it, and I'll stop every once in a while, but it's not looking good, right? This even looks photoshopped. It seriously, it starts to look smudgy around the Adam's apple. Um, but let's just a preliminary look. It honestly looks like you have breasts, dude. It looks like you have breasts under here. That's what it looks like to me. You look like a slopey shouldered little FTM. That's what you look like. Just look at the way that this fits. It's ridiculous. This is not like look at the fit on this. They're so trying to create an illusion of being broad-shouldered, but it doesn't work. No, it just doesn't. So we still don't see much of a brow ridge. Totally compatible with a woman on testosterone. And it's not hard to wear a fake mustache. That's these people play dress up every day. That's like all they do. The whole world's a stage. Their world is just dress up. That's what they do. They pretend to be something they're not. This guy has a D2 for a 42 on his head. Just look at the head. Look at the features. Look at how small the facial features are. This is a woman's face. It's an oval face. It's a round chin. Just look at this. It looks like a 12-year-old kid playing dress up as a fireman. It's ridiculous. This is the fire chief of LA. Give me a break. Here again, we see that there's no brow ridge and that the eyes aren't set back. This is not a man. This just isn't a man. The skin looks soft and feminine, smooth. All right. Once you can understand the FTM, it's a whole new world out there, guys. So, yeah, look at the fit on this jacket. It's like this is not a broad-shouldered anything. This is such a tiny person. Again, this is something that Mag brings up, Mag Bitter Truth. You need to be watching Mag's videos if you aren't. I'll just say that right now. So something that he'll bring up, notice, so first of all, these are three girly men, first of all. Everything is Hollywood. Everything. Why is the police chief going to radio shows and doing little YouTube? If I was a police chief, I would say, leave me the alone. I have important work to be doing. Look at these people. You're a fireman. Why aren't you being a fireman? Why are you taking pictures and posing and putting on your costumes? And it's all backwards with these. It's all Hollywood. These people aren't really doing it's just Hollywood. Why are you standing in front of who takes the time to make this background and come take the pictures? And if I was the fire chief of LA, I would tell them to leave me the alone to do my job. That's what I would tell them. This is something I like to bring up because it's a great transvestigatory tool that I don't really see it used that often. See how this guy's arm is angling away from the body? That is feminine. That's feminine for your arm to just naturally angle out like that. That's 100% feminine. Notice how far out these hips are. This guy's hippie. The men hide it with their clothing. I mean, the MTF are easier to spot because the FTM, they slap a mustache on and no one will believe you that it's a tranny. Oh, but it has a mustache. That's all they'll say. Here we go with the full body shot, which is actually really, really good. Oh my gosh, look at the shape on this creature. Look at the hips on this creature. Oh, and what you'll notice is that they're all legs. Women get more of their height from their legs than their torso. Notice how this guy's torso is like this guy has a short torso and then he has really long legs. That's feminine. That's a feminine trait. T-Rex arm tranny. How many hidden hands do you see in this picture? One, two, three. Well, these ones are kind of doing, maybe these are like initiates or something. They're almost doing the hidden hand. They're doing the hidden wrist. And then these guys in the back are doing the hidden hand. Just look at the arms though. These are FTM arms, every one of these. Women are the ones. Women are the ones that develop the fat in the upper arms, right? This is very fatty in the upper arms. That's a woman trait. That's for sure a female trait, for sure. So I'll just end it because, there's not like that many pictures of this person. They're just a fire chief or whatever. But yeah, this is an FTM, right? This is just the skull of an FTM, and yeah, it just is. There's no room for a mustache. This is just an FTM skull. It's a very tiny nose. It's just a small head. It's a small facial features, small head, small forehead, small, everything's wrong. There's no, the jaw is just basically non-existent. There really isn't a high wide cheekbone, right? This is more of like a chubby cheek thing. So it's an FTM. And, uh, no Adam's apple. You're not going to find a correct looking Adam's apple on these people. So this is it. Um, so I just did the police chief of LA, the fire chief. If you start looking into hospitals, it's going to be FTMs at the top. If you look at universities, it's going to be FTM presidents. The list is endless, guys. It's endless.